How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Magitek Defectors. We are in a mana drain. Tony's getting some research done. We just finished the research on the first short-range transport shuttle, and we're going to have that be built as soon as possible. We're transitioning from the wood-fire generator to the chem fuel power generator, so we're going to build some more of those and start deconstructing the wood-fire ones. We're making a little launch pad for it using these hex tiles, since we have a little bit of extra steel here. We're also going to need some more chem fuel, as these transport units are powered by chem fuel. We have our biofuel refinery here, and I've set this to use human meat, and we've got plenty of that. I've updated the electric stove bills. I've got a nice little system here. We're going to make simple meals until we have 500, and then we're going to make fine meals until we have 150, and then we're going to make lavish meals until we have 100. If we do have a surplus of other stuff, we'll make different types of meals, and that'll give our colony members a nice mood bonus for eating. I've marked some new areas for mining. We're going to increase the size of our base by expanding outward in this direction, up here and right around here, and then to the south. I also don't want to make it a tasty point where digging units can find their way into the base. I would like them to prefer to use the kill box area. I know some mech hive units will just dig straight through the rock because their AI is different. And I know some digger units as well will take their digging pickaxe and just chop their way through walls regardless of how many tiles thick they are. If they do decide to dig through here, I'm going to just rebuild it with granite wall. Once you get a transport shuttle, the world really opens up and you can start getting a lot of things because you can fly around. We should be able to receive different ships landing on the landing pad to trade. It looks like one of our animals has got the flu. I'm going to draft T and have her use cure disease on the cow. That little baby just popped out, and boom, we cured its disease. It was pregnant and it had the flu. We cast cure disease and it had the baby calf. Look at that little cute thing right there. Mama? Mama? Decided I'm going to explore wind power, and we're going to put a wind turbine right here and probably try to put another wind turbine. Got to chop these trees out of the way. Our colony members are missing some limbs, so we may need to just create some prosthetics. The mana drain is finally ending. Nobody got sick because we were able to use the arcane capacitor that we made to stop people from going too critically low and getting sick. But you can see the deficit in the fuel here, that we actually pulled almost 70 magic from it, and I wasn't really using any magic. It's definitely a good thing to have these in case there's a mana drain. Juicy has created another statue. How's our bird doing? Doing very well. Magnet here is a very expensive animal. It is the chocobo of a royal person, and they're going to give us 22 advanced components, as well as 341 plasteel. That is a fantastic deal. Just to keep a bird alive. I feel like they've got too much money, they don't know what to do with it, but that's fine. Dun 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 dun. That looks badass. This is the first short-range transport shuttle. It is called the Skip, and we're going to fuel it up with all of the chem fuel we've got. Actually, not all. We need to make sure we save some for our generators. We've got 2 chem fuel generators we need to have powered. Once we get this baby fueled up and we get our colony members' food, rest, and recreation bars mostly filled up, I think it can take 2, maybe 1 or 2. How many people? 1 to 2. So you can take up to 2 people in this one. The next one lets you carry up to 7 people and is much better, but it's also a lot more expensive. It takes 100 synth weave, which is something we're going to keep an eye out for so that we can have it on hand. We do have 3,000 human leather, which is going to be more than enough to make a trade. But before I take all the human leather, I want to unload all of this garbage. This is a bunch of stuff we got from skinning these corpses. We're going to fuel this bad boy up, and then we're going to set sail and do some trades. Who's missing an arm? Who is missing an arm? Well, it's not missing per se. BG isn't missing it, it's just destroyed. Frozen off is missing. If we research bioregeneration, it will restore those destroyed limbs. Very, very good. You just need to use Glitter World medicine. I'll keep an eye out. We'll trade and bring home some. We'll also research bioregeneration. So we're going to do the multi-analyzer first, and then we'll do bioregeneration. That'll let us restore those destroyed limbs. Okay, we're all fueled up. How are the recreation bars? Who's at the most right now? Loading takes a long time. Like, there's a little trick I've learned when you're trying to load these. You do this first, you select the people, but then, like, no matter what, if they get tired, they're not going to sleep. They're just going to pass out. The AI is kind of weird. So what you have to do is when you start loading it and they're like getting super tired or whatever, you have to click on the contents button and then click the X on the name of to be loaded. And then they'll be like, okay, well, I'm not going to be going on the shuttle. So they go take a nap and they do all of their recreation. And otherwise, they have a mental breakdown while they're trying to load the ship. All right, so let's set up a trade. We're going to click on our shuttle. We're going to click on load launch group of 1. All right, that'll work. And we're going to load 1 simple meal just to hold him over. So what's going to happen now that I've selected these things to be loaded, this is the cheaper junk, and I just want to get it to clear space, get it out of here to clear space, but it will also bring in a little bit of money. What's going to happen is you'll see that this contents button shows up, and it shows all the things that are still waiting to be loaded. Anybody who's on this and other people who are on haul will help. So I'm going to set haul to a higher priority, so other people may also join in and start loading this. Anybody who is on haul duty may try to load this as it's like a caravan to the game. So we'll have as many people as possible load this up as quick as possible before all the need bars empty. Randy gives us some ambrosia sprouts. Awesome. So when these are ready to harvest, they'll definitely bring in some extra money. I feel like he has give us ambrosia sprouts before. I don't remember where they're at, so I might have to scan. Although if there were fires, they could have burned the entire sprout patch. That does happen quite often. It would make sense to set your ambrosia patch to a home zone. That would make it so if there's a fire, your colony members will get up and go try to put out the fire. They do make a steady source of extra income. I think we will set our ambrosia sprout patch to be considered a home zone. That'll also help me find it in the future. There we go. Drifty's bringing in the last spear to sell. I cleared up some space, and we're going to click launch. And then we're going to go to the nearest spot, and we're going to click on visit. And then the ship should just take off. Woo, come on. Come on, go. Woo, there it goes. And then if we go to the world map, you'll see that it's flying across. And it goes really fast considering this is just normal speed here. So these shuttles are really amazing. If you wanted to do a caravan, it would be a lot slower than this. They land and then I click on trade. Bada boom. This is going to make the game so much better. I really highly recommend the short range transport shuttle mod. It is one of my favorites. Let's buy chem fuel. All right, we're going to let Drifty take a nap. An exotic goods trader has entered the map, or I think they're floating by. Usually they don't buy a lot of the stuff we have. Let's see if they'll buy anything we've got. They want to buy my donkeys, which I'm going to let them have them because now that we have the shuttle, we don't need the donkeys. So we're going to sell all the donkeys. I'm going to keep the calf, the bull, and the cows for milk. Okay, so final tally, we're going to get 19 components, 2 advanced components, and 8 glitter world medicine, trading away a few junk items and our donkeys and the rest of our silver. Good trade for us. We're going to get plenty of silver once we start selling our human leather and other stuff, so not a big deal. Components, a lot harder to get. Glitter world medicine, a lot harder to get. Silver's easy to get. This is really bad. All of our colony members are very psychically sensitive, and Randy Random has hit us with a high psychic drone for all females. Luckily, we have plenty of positive mood buffs right now. But you can see a -54 for a high psychic drone. I hope it doesn't last that long, otherwise we're going to be in for some mental breaks. A meditation spot is needed. Let's plop one down somewhere. There we go. Let's launch again. We're going to go to the same town because we haven't fully got all of the things that we could get from there. This time it's bringing us 663. We're going to spend that on chem fuel again. They still have more chem fuel, and they still have more silver, and they have more items that I'd like, so I'm going to continue to trade with this local spot. Accept that trade. And every time we trade with them, we're getting more reputation points with them as well. That was very quick. I think we can load another trip. There we go. Let's do that again. Accept. Confirm. Get it loaded. This is clearing away all the items from the kill box, all the items that we had laying around in the storage, littering up the place. And as we continue to butcher, we're going to be getting gear off of these bodies to sell. There we go. We're ready to launch. Let's go ahead and launch. Another trade. Much higher number this time. Third time around, we got 3,100 trade power in junk loot. This time, we're going to get the rest of their chem fuel. and start buying some other things like their advanced components, medicines. This time we're bringing back 164 plasteel. Now that we have some Glitter World medicine and we have some more plasteel, let's do some surgeries. I think somebody needs a new leg or a new arm. All right, so it's legs. Somebody had their leg frozen off, so we're going to have BG take a nap, and then we're going to have him make a prosthetic leg. We got a meteorite of marble. That really doesn't do us any good. This whole mountain's made out of marble, so big deal. All right, we got our prosthetic leg. He's going to put that down, and we're going to install a leg on Burke Helios. He's missing a leg. It got frozen off. All right, so Burke, let's go ahead and go to operations. We're going to add a bill. We're going to install a prosthetic leg on your left side. Okay, once we've done that, we can select him and have him lay down in the best bed we have. Rest until healed. Let's get our best medic, which should be Juicy. I was like, where you at, Burke Helios? What's taking you so long? Oh yeah, he's missing a leg. That would explain it. This is definitely going to improve his move speed. The prosthetic leg isn't as good as a real leg. It's only like 80% efficiency. But at the same time, it's better than 0% efficiency. We'll operate on him. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast. There we go. Fast, 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 fast. The fastest surgery in the West. The fastest leg installation. Bang. And he's got a simple prosthetic leg. It worked. He's currently under anesthesia. He won't be able to walk for a while because he's just too woozy. He'll get up and start throwing up. We need bioregeneration to happen. Where is his food anyway? What is he actually even eating? Do we have any food being delivered to Magnet? Oh no, malnutrition extreme. He is not eating. He almost died. Wow, we almost failed this mission. That's something else that happened. And we fed him some food that poisoned him. So we starved him to the extreme amount. He was very close to dying. Then we brought him poisoned food. Just 10 out of 10 animal care. 10 out of 10. Okay, we can fix. I can fix this. This is okay. I can fix it. T, come over here. Cure disease time. Yes. Yes, the power of magic. Magic, everybody. Boom. Bada bing. Okay, so it didn't get rid of his food poisoning. That's unfortunate. It did set his blood rot back to 0. I don't think you can tend to food poisoning. You just gotta wait it out. All right, so let's give them some processed foods. It's kind of going to rot in here, though. That's the problem because of the temperature. He's definitely going to be worth some rotten food. We have plenty of meat to satiate the meat god. Let's go ahead and go to meals and give him the ability to have some simple meals. So what they're going to do is put a stack of 40 simple meals there, and they're going to slowly rot, and we're going to end up losing a ton of meals. There's Burke. He's up. He's walking. He made it. He's got a prosthetic leg. He's moving around a lot faster now. I mean, he's not really. He's kind of going super duper slow. That's because he's on he's still on an anesthetic. He's still on anesthesia. He's woozy. So he might just like wander around and throw up, and that's fine. He'll be fine though. He's got a new leg. His movement, I mean, he's currently slower than 50%, but once it wears off, once the anesthesia wears off, he'll go back up to like 75 or something. I don't know, somewhere around there. Definitely over 50% moving. He was literally hopping around on one leg. It's got to be better. It's got to be an upgrade. All right, this time mostly human leather and a few poor pieces of armor. Let's get that loaded. This time we got 5,600 trade power. That should probably finish up this entire process here, where we'll get as much as we can get from them. They will reset in 30 days time though. 61 components, 3 advanced components. They have more plasteel, they've got uranium, they've got all kinds of stuff. My shuttle cannot hold as much as I want to carry. We're going to bring home some chem fuel components, advanced components, medicine, and 158 gold. Cleaning up the base, getting rid of a lot of the junk we had around here, and turning it into useful things. We still have 2,000 human leather to sell. We have probably 5,000 or 6,000 more stuff in silver that we can get rid of. And alpaca has gone mad. Not a big deal. They'll probably just hit the traps and die. All right, we're going to launch. So unfortunately, silver does have a weight, and it does weigh a lot. We're going to bring home a mega screen television, as well as an orb of souls. The orb of souls is really cool. It's a super useful item. It is a single-use item. It lets you transfer all the traits of a single pawn onto another pawn. With the orb of souls, I could capture somebody who has really bad stats, but has good traits, and give this orb of souls to Burke, and then he can steal those really cool traits and become a class that has spells and abilities. At least he'll be able to learn spells and abilities. So we're going to end up bringing back 800 silver, an orb of souls, a mega screen TV, some plasteel, and some chem fuel. We're going to come back, and then that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you do like it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want more stuff like this, more RimWorld content coming in the future. Love you guys very much. Come join us on Discord. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.